Hey everybody, welcome back to the 509. I just recently bought this torch and I've been kind of toying around with making some of these copper bracelets, and it seems like just a standard torch just wasn't cutting it. The propane torch, this one right here, I mean it would work for the most part, but it would take forever, and so I wanted something that was a little more powerful. So I saw this one online and I thought I'd buy it from Harbor Freight. So let's check it out and see what we're working with here. Here it is. So it's supposed to just screw directly on your propane bottle there, and then this is the electronic lighter. Take this cap off of here. I think that's what it is. Yeah, it should be. So that's probably where it makes a spark from there to the brass. And this is your fuel adjustment here. This is your spark. Let's check it out. See it? Yep. Okay, so we know how that works. So let's give it a shot. All right, this bottle's pretty full. Let's try this here. Oops, I'll get it started. Put a little pressure on it. There it goes. Gas was already open. All right, so let's back up a little bit and give this a shot. All right, so here we go. Give it a little bit of gas. That's pretty impressive. Oops. Full blast right there. We got a fan running behind us. It's kind of blowing the flame a little bit, but I think this should probably work pretty good. All right, so I think we'll probably go ahead and give this a test run and see how it works on this. But for those of you that don't know, when you're working with copper and metals that are similar to copper, they get work hardened. So like as you bend them and hammer them, they get stiffer, and then they're really hard to bend. So in a bracelet, you know, it needs to be a little bit flexible. So this is a drop piece from one of the other bracelets that I made, and this one here, so it's the same thing. I just cut it off. But I'm gonna go ahead and heat it up with this torch, and then maybe we'll heat it up with the other torch, which is over here, and you can just kind of see how much more heat this new torch puts out. So let's turn this up a little high and see how much it puts out already. And I'm going to quench this here. Okay. And here's the other torch. This is pretty much full bore there. One of the things about this torch is it doesn't work very well when you tilt it too far forward. And it wants to sputter, and then it wants to cutting out, and then you gotta just cater to this here. Should be turning red already, like little bit more time, but still it did the trick. The thing that I was mostly concerned with was the soldering part of stuff. You know, when you went to go solder this torch here, I was using this kind of solder that I got recommended by another person on YouTube, and it's a higher copper content type solder, and sometimes it's just really hard to melt with this torch here. But with this other torch, you got to be careful, but you can do it easier, faster with this one here. Like I said, you just got to be careful because it'll overheat everything, and it'll, if you have soldered joints on other parts of the bracelet, like say if you soldered these little end caps on previously, then you know, like right here you can see that little, it's like a little cap right there that's soldered on, and if you're trying to solder right here on the back with that big torch, this little cap might pop off or come loose if it's just, you know, you're just applying too much heat, so you got to be real careful. But this is now it's really soft. You can see it's easy to bend around for an actual bracelet. But I just wanted to show you guys the flame differences. All right, so there you have it. Harbor Freight electric start propane torch. It works really well. I'm going to try it out on some of these bracelets I've been making. If you guys want to see some videos on how I've been making these bracelets, these are kind of dull. They've been sitting out here in the shop, but they polish up really nice. These two right here are 10 gauge. These are real big and heavy. And then these are 14 gauge. No, these are 12 gauge, and these are 14 gauge, something like that. Anyways, anywhere from 14 to 12 to 10 gauge that I've been making. Yeah, drop me a comment down below and let me know if you want to see some videos on these. And also, don't forget to subscribe and like this video if it helped you out. And also check the description, and I'll have some Amazon links in there for maybe something similar to this and some other stuff. So until next time, we'll see you back here at the 509. Y'all take care.